So, hello everyone. Happy Children's Day to all of you. And thank you so much for being here today. As you all know, we have gathered here for two things. The first one is, of course, the launch of BTB Talkies Volume 3. So, BTB Talkies, as all of you are also aware of, and Anupama is also here. So, this is the third installment of BTB Talkies. And it gives me so much of pride to say that when this idea of BTB Talkies actually came from Anupama, we thought that it is going to be an experimental project, but then it turned out to be a massive success. So this is probably the first audio anthology, a book, an audio book created for kids, by kids, written by kids, and also narrated by kids. A very experimental project, and a big kudos to all of you, and also a massive kudos to Anupama herself for thinking about this project. And let me give you some statistics as well. Last year, actually, BTV Volume 2 in 2023 went on to become the most hard audio content in Radio Literoma. And also, it featured in the top 100 most hard content created in India. So that's not just about Radio Literoma, but those are the two certificates which we actually got from Spotify. So it's, as you all know, it is going to be available not just in Spotify but also in other platforms, 6 other platforms as well. So it's a massive day for all of us. So we thought we'll make your Children's Day special, and I'm so glad that most of you, if not all of you, all the 10 authors are here. So without taking away the ado, without any further ado, I will hand it over to Anupama to say a few words about this journey of BTB Talkies Volume 3, which is going to come up in association with Literoma. So over to you, Anupama.
Thank you so much, Tamal. Firstly, I just want to start with saying Happy Children's Day to all the children who are here and all the children who are not here but a part of the BTV family, because I think every milestone is a celebration of the entire family, and we are truly like a family. It's not just that we say that, the bond that I share with all these kids, it is absolutely, something which really means a lot to all of us. Like you said, BTB Talkies actually started as a very experimental idea. Interestingly, I don't know if many people know this, but it started as so there's a little story. I don't want to go too much into detail, but there were actually 10 kids going to work on some other project. And we had a very bad experience with that other project, and I don't want to take names here. So, sometimes they say things happen for the better. So that didn't work out because of a lot of issues. And then I was like, now these 10 kids were already looking forward to something. Uh, I need to give them something better now. So what if something didn't work out? Let me see if I can give something better. And then I started researching, and I realized that in the market, in the world audiobook market, which was that time, sort of like really burgeoning, there is no audiobook which has been, like you rightly said, that curated completely by children for children. So there were books which are for children but narrated by adults, or if it was narrated by children, it was not their own story. It was just the stories which are popular or which were existing. Then I felt that, there was this opportunity, to tap into this space. And I said, why not have our own series where kids come up with the story, narrate it, do everything in it, and we are just guiding them through the process. And that's how BTB Talkies was born. And Literoma was, like, I think the best partner we could have asked for this, because I remember when I brought it up, even though it was experimental, the response was instant, in terms of, yes, let's do this. So thank you so much, Literoma, for that support. And with the kids, it's just amazing. I must say that I have such a smooth experience, working with children. People might think that, oh my God, you coordinated with 10 kids. There must have been a lot of to and fro, but trust me, there wasn't. They wrote a story, probably a little bit of to and fro on the editing, and they recorded. In a couple of cases we had to re-record, but it was all overall so smooth. So I must say I'm proud of the clan, the BTV clan. The kids are absolutely amazing, and they make every project so smooth, So actually there's no credit to me, honestly, when someone says, wow, I said, I had to lead the best. So yeah, I'm very lucky that way. I just have to, sort of get the best out of the best. So it's been an absolute pleasure working, with this squad for BTB Talkies Volume 3, because every volume we try and work with a different set of kids so that all kids get an opportunity. And kids, what do you say? We are going to break the record of top 100 of volume 2, right? Now we'll get to top 50 at least,
Yes.
right? This time. Okay, so yeah, hope to, just reach out to more and more people across the globe. And yeah, and I see most of the kids have joined as well. So I'm glad they could, take out time, because I know kids have their other classes and a lot of other things to look into. And kids, if your parents also want to join and even maybe, share a few words when your turn comes, feel free to call them. All right. So yeah, that's about it from my side, and I'm really happy and excited for the feedback that will come from our listeners. So I'm looking forward to what they'll say.
Absolutely. So thank you, Anupama. The feedback was tremendous last time when it came from everyone, and this time also I got the opportunity to hear the stories, and these are amazing. So the not just from the content standpoint, also from a technicality standpoint, the way they recorded and the way they had shared it. So I'm sure that it is going to be a massive success. Now, I'd like to go to, as you use the word clan now. So let's hear it from the horse's mouth. So since most of the kids are here, the authors and who have narrated their stories. So, for a quick introduction, so before we do the launch, let's go ahead with a quick introduction. So you can tell your name and the place and also the title of your story. So these three things should be sufficient, because we would love to hear your story directly when we actually the book is launched and when we get to the platform, any of the platforms which we prefer. Okay, so maybe Anupama, you can pick and choose, or shall
Yeah,
we keep it random? You can
yeah,
pick
yeah.
and
I'll
choose.
just
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
go.
sure,
Yeah, we can just go in the order in which I see them
sure,
on the
sure.
screen. So probably
That's
we'll
fine.
start with Navya. And Navya's mom is also there. So maybe, if she can also just say quickly, a couple of words of how she feels on this occasion as well, as we move on. So yes, Navya.
My name is Navya Mathur. I'm based in Hyderabad, and the title of my story was Lolo's Little Adventure. I'm really happy and really grateful to Anupama ma'am to give me an opportunity to, like, do in do something in this audiobook. And yeah, I'm very happy today.
Great. And would your mom want to say something? Did I want to share something?
Yes. Oh, so here it is, the photo, the cover page. Thank you so much, Anupama ma'am and Literoma. I think this is a great opportunity. I don't know about her. Of course, she's happy, but I'm too excited about this.
Yeah, we are always more excited for our kids. Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to hear all the stories by all other kids as well. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Nikita herself writes, and I am sure it must be such a proud moment that, before even she could be part of such projects, I think to see a child, doing this, I'm sure must be some different sort of an exhilaration. So yeah, that's wonderful. So now I'll move on to Ethan. I see Ethan right beside Davya. So yes, Ethan.
Good evening. I'm Ethan Gonsalves. I hail from Mangalore, Karnataka. Firstly, I feel quite privileged to be a part of this audiobook BTB Talkies. It was an amazing experience, and I've learned a lot from being by being a part of this audiobook. And also, the title of my story is The Beautiful Stormy Night.
Fabulous. It's quite, and it's interesting how all these stories are very different from each other in terms of, the style and the genre and the feel. So that's another, I think that's the advantage of having a collection like this. So yeah, okay. Thank you, Ethan. And now I move to Ritika. Ritika, you can introduce yourself. Ritika, I think you can
Uh,
unmute. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to talk in the BTB Talkies. Through this journey of BTB Talkies, I have learnt a lot, not only by writing but also like recording. As it took me like lots of takes to like learn how to modulate my voice to make it appeal to the listener. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Literoma, for giving me this opportunity.
Lovely. See, that's what you learn so much through such projects. Like she spoke about the voice modulation. I think that's such a great thing to actually, a great skill, I feel, to learn, which will help you even while giving, say, speeches or, so many other platforms in the future. So that's wonderful. Okay, Abir, over to you now.
Hello everyone, my name is Abir Barve. I hail from the city of Thane or Dombivli, depending on what time it is, or whether it is the weekday or the weekend.
Okay.
And the title of my story is do you know the Muffin Man, which is basically based on the dark origins of many rhymes. There are dark origins, believe me. Not all of the rhymes you've heard are really for children. They have extremely 18 plus A-rated types of backstories, and basically I have researched upon every rhyme I could find, and this is the product of my success. Thank you, Anupama ma'am, for giving me this opportunity, and of course Literoma for helping out on this whole venture. Thanks.
Great, Abir. Thank you. And Abir, I must say, always has like dark ideas, and that's always a joke even during the classes that he's going to write something dark. But it's amazing how at this age, the way kids think, the way they create stories, it's really inspiring, even for us. Okay. After this, I see Vian. Vian, you can introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Vyan Bawa. I'm from the city of Delhi, but I currently live in the UAE. I feel excited and privileged to be a part of BTB Talkies, and my story is titled The Great Washroom Adventure.
The title itself is, I'm sure, intriguing for people. So, Vian, thank you so much, and yeah, looking forward to the fun that people have when they listen to your story. I don't want to reveal much right now. All right. Okay. I go to Ishta now. Yes, Ishta.
Hi, I'm Ishta. I'm from Hyderabad. The title of my story is The Wonderful World of Haunting. So, at first, I had written a completely different story which wasn't great for reading aloud. But with the help of Anupama auntie and my mom, I was able to make my story more interesting. Thank you for the opportunity to write a story and record it for an audiobook.
Thank you, Ishna. And the dedication that you put in at this age to ensure the story is like perfect, I think that is commendable because to have that patience to work, rework, revise, I think that was fabulous. And finally, yes, what you came up with is really good. So I'm sure people will enjoy listening to it. And now I move on to Sanvi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sanvi. I'm from Bangalore and I'm 13 years old. And I genuinely I'm very thrilled to be a part of this event. I thank Anupama Auntie from the bottom of my heart for letting me be a part of this event. And the title of my story is Rediscover. I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as I enjoyed writing it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanvi. It's been amazing to see your journey over the years. And I still remember, when you started and to now, really kudos the work that you've been doing. Very proud of all of you, actually. So, yeah, now, yeah, I'll move to Arna. I see Arna beside Sanvi.
Hi, my name is Arna. I'm 11 years old and I'm hailing from the city of Gurgaon. So, the name of my story is The Midnight Visitor, and I'm very grateful to be part of this event. And I thank you, Anupama ma'am, from the bottom of my heart. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, and this is my first time being a part of an audiobook. So, it took a few tries to get it right, but the result was really good from me.
Absolutely, it
Sorry.
was, Anna. Thank you, thank you. And Anna's was actually the first story which was ready, as for this particular anthology. I remember long back itself, she started working on it and she improvised it, after discussing with me. And it's, really kids to even ensure that you recorded the right way. Like even Tamal mentioned that technically also that effort was there. So really, thank you for making this project. Like I think you all took it to another level. We come up with the ideas and we can guide, but ultimately, it's you all who take the execution to the next level. So now I move to Shubhang. I think Shubhang is remaining, right? I guess we've all the kids have spoken. Yes, Shubhang.
Hi everyone, my name is Shubhang Chakrabarti and I'm from the city of Delhi, and I'm really honored and grateful to Anupama ma'am and Little Roma to give me this beautiful chance to present my stories in an audiobook format. This is actually the first time I've ever had made an audiobook, and it was a truly memorable experience. Thank you, Anupama ma'am and Literoma.
Thank you, Shubhang. And it's even your story. It's like so much fun and really interesting. And I think there's one more child who's not here, Sarah Joy. So yeah, Sarah, we're missing you, but yes, even her story is like really well written. So all the 10 kids, I want to say that you all have sort of become a part of history because, like I said, there was no audiobook in the market, which is, by kids for kids, and it's sort of a record. And now that you're a part of the series, it's I think really special and something which you will always cherish. I'm sure because we'll be doing so much more in the future. But this becomes like a cherished memory. So I'm glad that the Children's Day has been celebrated in the right way. I think there couldn't have been a better celebration possible. So yeah. Kamal, over to you. I think yes, all the kids have spoken. So like I said, one of the kids couldn't attend, but the rest have spoken.
No problem. Thank you so much, Anupama, and thank you so much to all the kids. So the kind of effort that I started off saying that the kind of effort that you all had put in, like Abir mentioned about the kind of research he had done, and that's evident in all the writings. So if we actually go and read all the kind of effort that you had put in. Some had put in the effort in as far as research is concerned. Some had actually worked on different forms of writing. So I'm not going to tell everything here, but definitely our audience is going to love it. And so one more just point. Shubhang actually ended this conversation here. Probably the original audiobook starts with his story, as it happened to be the way we had arranged it. So
That's a coincidence. Yes.
yeah. So thank you so much to all the kids. So let us go ahead and do the official launch now. So as a part of the official launch of the book, here you have the BTB Talkies cover, Volume 3. So it is already live in Spotify now and also in all the other major platforms. We keep on saying Spotify because that's one of the
Pillar
platforms
one,
where
yeah.
most of the people will listen to. But it's available now everywhere. So please log into the link will be shared pretty soon with all of you, and please spread the news. So this is going to be the cover of the book, BTB Talkies. Uh, let me quickly check if Dr. Mitra is here. I just wanted to conclude it with his speech. I think he's still not there. No problem. So there is one more surprise that we have for you, to all the kids. So every 14th November, actually, we do a Junior Star Award. We actually give away Junior Star Award. Anupama is aware of that. Anupama is a long timer family member of the Literoma family. So this time we thought that since it's a book launch which is happening here as a part of the BTB Talkies Volume 3, and all of you have done a fantastic job, came up with fabulous stories. So this Junior Star Award 2024 Literoma Award is for all of you. So that's a surprise that you have. So all of you will be receiving that certificate of recognition. And in case someone interested to get the hard copy also, just let us know, get in touch with us. But the mail copy, the soft copy will be there in your inbox, rather in your parents' inbox, the contact coordinates that we have. So let me go there as well. This is our Junior Star Award, which you are going to see.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so this is the certificate which you are going
Congratulations,
to get.
kids. Yeah, so that was a great surprise. I think Literoma has given a great Children's Day gift to all of you because to be recognized, and like he said, I know about these awards, and PTB kids have won it in the past, but
Right.
this was a great gesture from you, Literoma. Thank you so much for recognizing my kids. So for all the great effort you've put in and come out with such a wonderful book, I think this is so well deserved.
Right.
So just one round of applause for your own self, if you can.
Absolutely.
You all can clap for yourselves.
And we will not allow you to let go so quickly. We'll go for the photograph as well. So I'll request everyone to turn their camera on.
Nikita, you can also join the photo. Like you can come next to Navya. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come,
Yes,
come.
yes,
In
absolutely,
fact, any
absolutely,
other parent also, if you're around,
absolutely.
please do come.
So
Because,
let us
I always say that it's a teamwork. Parents also
absolutely,
contribute so much to make these things happen.
absolutely.
So, yeah.
So just let me maximize. Let me take a minute. If anyone also wants to join, that's fine. So just let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll take a minute so that we want your smiling faces. So the smile is
Okay.
important. The backdrop is
What
not.
happened?
So
My
sorry.
grandmom
Yes.
is
Oh, your
Shalinima.
grandparents. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining.
Namaste, sir.
बहुत अच्छा हाँ बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको देख के. So I think it's nice to have grandparents be a part of these events.
Absolutely.
ठीक है. So we can all now come into the picture. Nikita,
Yes.
come little here. You're getting hidden.
Okay, Sanvi has also turned on her camera. Okay, so
Yes,
you were
everybody
so
just turned
still.
on.
Yeah, you were so still. I thought that it's the DP that you have. Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so all of you are here, 12 of us. I'll request you to just hold your smile for a second so that I can take the pic. Okay, at the count of three, huh? 1, 2, and 3. One more I'll take.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this looks perfect. Thank you so much.
Great. I think the
Thanks a
only
ton.
way to get everybody quiet somewhere is take a picture and then there's like pin drop silence.
Okay.
All right.
Abir has raised his hand. Is that intentional, Abir? You want to ask
Yes.
something? Yes, yes, please
Yeah,
No,
go ahead.
not
sure. Yes.
ask. I'd like to make a statement. If any of you have the misconception, I only write horror stories and I'm a very dark and suspicious character. It's not so. The only thing is that horror is my preferred haunt, while I also like sci-fi and of course comedy and gore and blood
He writes
and
everything.
pure
Abir is
evil.
like, with Abir,
Absolutely.
it's like I have to tell him write less. Otherwise,
Uh,
with kids, you have to tell them write more, write more. With him, I have to tell बहुत लंबा. It's become too long. He loves writing. Like he's such an, you can say, passionate about it. He writes everything and he can really go on and on. I'm sure he's going to write a novel very soon, with the speed with which he's going.
sure, we'll wait for that. And don't worry, Abir. Actually, I'm also very fond of ghosts and the dark story genre. So don't worry. So, so
There are a few of
great.
such in, I think, anthologies. We shouldn't be revealing much, but yes.
Great. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And congratulations on being a part of BTB Volume 3. And I'll request all of you to spread the word. Let's break the record of BTB Volume 2. Let's be from a just not just think from the Radio Literoma standpoint, but from a global standpoint also. Let's see if we can rank higher this time. That will be something very
Of course.
special for all of us. Okay. And also
Definitely,
congratulations
definitely.
on winning the Junior Star Award, Literoma 2024. A big congrats to all of you, and do let us know if you know if you need the hard copy as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
you will
I'm
be getting a
coordinating
mail
with the
soon.
kids and parents for that.
Absolutely,
Because if some of them need, I'll just, collate that information. And even for the certificates, whatever details Literoma may need, I'll just coordinate on that. We have a group for the audiobook. So we let that
absolutely,
group be for now. Yeah, so we'll use that to communicate.
absolutely. And it goes without saying, a big thanks to you, Anupama, for bringing this project together and make it happen. Thank you so
It's
much. Have
my
a
pleasure,
great
totally.
Children Day.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, bye, everybody. Thank you. And the first thing you're going to do after this is check out the book online. It's already live and share it everywhere and get everybody to, listen to it. All right. Okay. Bye. Take care.
Bye. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.